A decision will be made tomorrow night on how a Middle Tennessee community could share a major part of their history.
And this community story includes a figure who's part of American history. News Channel 5's Forrest Sanders explains.
When I look at it, it really hurts. A lot of that history and culture has been lost.
Trent Ogilvie hopes something can be done to tell more of the story of this part of Columbia's East 8th.
And that was the heart of the black community, the economic center of the black community.
In the 1940s, the era of World War II, this was an area of banks and barbershops and theaters. It was 1946 that the story changed.
A historical marker down here tells some of the story. It began with a World War II veteran named James Stevenson, who was in an argument with a white shop worker over a radio that had been left for repair.
Mr. Stevenson said he was punched in the back of his head. And he was a welterweight boxer, you know, having served in the Navy.
The shop worker was punched through a window. An initial charge on Stevenson was changed to attempted murder. A mob arrived in this area to try to find Stevenson, but was met with the resistance of black residents, some armed on the rooftops of the buildings.
No, James Stevenson is not going to be lynched. We're not going to have another social lynching in Columbia, Tennessee.
What followed is now called the Columbia Race Riot of 1946.
At the end of all of that, there were 25 who were charged.
It was then Thurgood Marshall became the lead attorney to defend Stevenson and the 25 other men.
They were found not guilty and acquitted.
Ogilvie is now president of the Columbia Peace and Justice Initiative. That group's hoping a roundabout can be placed at East 8th and South Main to include a statue of Thurgood Marshall, the man who would go on to be the Supreme Court's first African-American justice. Ogilvie sees a statue as a first step toward telling a fuller story of the area. The Columbia City Council will vote on the proposed statue Thursday night.
It helps to solidify the importance of that history, and the people who live there and work there, they mattered.
I'm Forrest Sanders, News Channel 5.